Oh, there we go.
So my name is Aya. I'm the founder and CEO of littleBits. We're a New York-based startup, and we make a library of electronics that's snapped together with magnets for learning, prototyping, and for fun. Think of it a little bit like Lego for electronics. And this past week, in fact, a few days ago on Friday, we launched a new product that we're very excited about, which basically takes on a piece of our life, which is riddled by technology, music, and music making. And we decided to break it down and demystify it and bring the power of electronics and the power of music making to everyone. So we're going to show you a little video, and then we're going to show you a little demo. So can we play the video, please?
Hey everybody, what's going on? You look real good the way you do. Alright, come on girls.
Wave your hands, clap your feet, wave your hands, clap your feet. Yeah, all those babies I get it up right. Nobody know it, but they give it the flight. Yo, right. So that's how we do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at that.
So prior to this new kit, the Synth kit, littleBits has been and is a library of electronic modules that all snap together with magnets, like I said. And basically the idea is that we take every single interaction, every electronic component, and turn it into a brick. Lights, sound, sensors, motors, wires, wireless transmitters, that's coming. Every single electronic component that we interact with every day in our daily life, in our electronic devices, we've broken up into a brick and made it available to people without a background in engineering, without any soldering, and without any wiring. So with the 50 modules that we had built so far, people and kids and adults as well are able to build interactive objects, anything from an automated doorbell to a fully robotic interactive installation, and really be able to explore lights and sounds and sensor and be able to make their own products. With this new kit, with the Synth kit, we take on music and we take on music making, and we essentially break up a synthesizer into its raw components, an oscillator, a filter, a mixer, and we basically give it to people with no musical or engineering knowledge whatsoever and allow them to make their own instruments. So the video that you saw says that it's the most powerful, easy to use modular synthesizer in the world. And even though that's a very bold claim, we actually substantiate it. The littleBits library itself allows for an infinite number of combinations. Any bit works with every other bit in the system, and it's the same case with the Synth kit and the bits that are in the Synth kit. Any bit works with every other bit in the system and with all the other bits in the littleBits library, which means that there are billions and billions of circuit combinations that you can make, and you can make your own instruments, you can make your own performance, you can plug into real life speakers, you can plug into a microphone, you can plug into a computer and record a track, but you can also combine it with lights and sounds and motors, and you can create a sensory, light, and mechanical installation at the same time. So for the rest of the time now, we're going to show you a little demo. And after this panel, we actually have a workshop that's set up where you can play with the synth kits in person, and you can listen to the music, and you can combine the bits and really get to experience it. So I'd like to introduce Paul, who's our lead product designer at littleBits, and who is behind the synth kit.
Hi everybody, thanks Aya. So I'm just going to quickly show a few circuits, demonstrate some of the capabilities. So basically the most simple thing that you can do with the synth kit would be an oscillator. So you just have a pitch tone, the range varies, and you have two different waveforms that you can choose from. If you take two oscillators, you can create frequency modulation. It's another kind of synthesis. I can add a control, in this case a sequencer. You can program melodies, you can change the rate of the sequence. I can add a filter to that. You can filter the sound. We can add a delay module. And then I'll drop the keyboard in here so you can kind of play using a keyboard, which is a slightly more traditional interface.
So with that delay module, you can kind of overlap several melodies on top of each other and really just stack it up.
Yeah, so...
Get out of that little speaker.
Right, so you'll hear different delays.
Sounds like a hit.
Yeah, so you can kind of mix and match, create all different sorts of circuits, and as Aya said, the combinations are really large, and you can mix them with a lot of other.
I mean, what's your favorite component? What do you use when you're making your?
I like to use a couple of sequencers and be able to create drum tracks and melodies on the fly, and then always the delay. Delay makes everything.
And I mean, with the splits, it means you can just keep adding more and more parts. And
exactly, yeah. So you can take elements and then chain them and then divide them off, and so you can have a lot of different parallel circuits running at the same time.
And obviously, the synth kit will also completely mix with littleBits other existing kits as well.
Right, absolutely. So you can mix. I have a circuit that I have here that you can see, which is a little bit more extensive, kind of a performance instrument that I put together. And so here you can see we have some logic circuitry, and that's basically extending a 4-step sequence to an 8-step sequence by using various logic modules.
Great. Well, if you've got a song that you want to...
well, I don't know if I'd call it a song, but let's
Please.
Let's see what we can do here.
And when will this be available to buy? It's
available for pre-order right now, and it'll start shipping December 6th.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yes. So I can kind of adjust some of the percussion.
Brilliant. Pretty good. And obviously, if there's any budding electronic artists out there in the audience, they can give it a go on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be doing a workshop at 11 o'clock today. Yeah.
Brilliant. So pretty soon after this, in fact.
Yeah.
Well, brilliant. Thanks very much. Round of applause, please, for littleBits.
Thank you.